I'd been to see Sirad.
So how did he take the news?
Well, he wasn't exactly happy about it.
I can well imagine. I wouldn't want the Zulus plundering my estates either.
He wants us to carry on patrolling the area. Isn't it?
That makes sense. I don't think he'll come to us. So we'll just have to hope we run into him.
Sure.
Mount up then, and let's...
Please, can we stop for a bit? My arse is aching, and I've such a thirst I could drink a moat dry.
Same here. What do you say, Chief?
Not to worry. We'll reach it soon. We'll spend the night there.
I heard they've got a peculiar priest there. They say he drinks like the devil himself.
There's nothing strange about that. Every other man of the cloth is a swill pot.
Or a lecher.
Or both.
Quiet. Listen.
Please, sir, help me.
Don't worry, lass. Nothing to fear. We're with Sir Radzig, in the manner of speaking. What's the matter?
These brigands came. The menfolk fled and left us there. They started pillaging the place, drinking whatever they could find and smashing things. I ran off, but the other girls... We've got to save them. Please, I beg you.
Easy, lass. Drinking, you say?
Aye, sir. They rolled the casks into the courtyard and started swilling like pigs from a trough.
Well, as our old cook used to say, if you want to make a proper goulash, you should soak the meat in ale for a while to soften it first.
Ah, let them get well soaked, and then go and chop them up. Good thinking, Chief.
But what about the girls? Those men, they were...
Ah, I'm sure your friends won't be getting nothing they ain't had before.
Well, unless they be nuns.
Kuno, the girl's right. If we delay, her friends will pay the price for it.
I appreciate your advice, Henry. But it's caution that'll keep you alive, not chivalrous deeds.
How do you think Sir Radzig will look if you let that happen? What will people say?
If I cared what people say, I wouldn't be a mercenary. It's no skin off my nose.
Well, I can tell you, Sir Radzig cares, and so do I. So we better ride there right now.
Oh, all right. I hope your Radzig will take care of my funeral mass too. My sin-burdened soul will need a bit of a push to get through the gates of heaven.
Don't worry. They won't be as drunk as you'd like, but they won't be entirely sober either.
True enough. Let's do it then. Right. We better try and save those girls from Hagen's brutes. Let's go!
Who wants their back covered?
My right arm is stiff since last night. Cover that side for me.
It's all in the wrist, Dangler.
And best to take off your gauntlet first, so as not to do yourself an injury.
Still, it's always good to have your helmet well polished before battle.
Thanks for the invaluable advice, brothers.
I'll watch your right side then, yeah?
Thanks, Jakey.
Who are you? Fuck.
What's up, brother? Heart in your mouth.
Jesus, what the... Fuck!
It's a sign from God, Peter. A foretaste of what we'll do with the liquid loot we take from the foe.
Shit. Who are you? I wanted to charge them with a terrifying roar. There'll be no more wine flowing here. Now it's your blood that will stain the ground.
They'll be shitting.
promise I won't cheat.
Up for a game?
Always. I've got some nice little items to...
Well, that depends what you have.
I've got a shield, a jupon, and a the shield's got the Rickfald crest, a nice piece. Then I've got this combat jupon. Not only does it look... And then there's this noble hat. It's not a lot of use on the battlefield. It'll certainly make a big impression.
I could use that Jupon.
All right, but what will you wager? After all, fine things like these...
This should be enough.
That'll do me. Let's... Why, oh why did I ever agree to this? I'll lose my shirt again! I hope that's the end of it. That's all. That's it. We'll see. I shouldn't have pushed it. Not afraid of anything, huh? Now you. You're lucky. Too damn lucky for my taste. I'll be keeping a close eye on you.
Come and have a laugh with us. You're too serious.
Great.
They
Only
left us
three
some damn
people at
good
the
booze
table.
here.
I hope no
There's
one
my old
expects
man.
me
Of course,
to tell some
the only
entertaining
battle he was ever
anecdote
in
from
was
my travels.
anyway.
All right, Damien. Take it easy. Just
Sure.
fix your eyes
Why
on your
look a
own
gift
table.
horse in the mouth?
My words
Tiny little
exactly.
helmets. Remember how you
Me and the
let
lads
on
were
you
just
didn't
saying
see
how we
that
know
type of
nothing
woman?
about you.
Lovely black hair she is.
Most of the folk around here have hardly been
Raven's
further than the village market.
Don't see that often.
But you must have
Probably
seen
a
a thing or
gypsy.
two.
She even talked to you. You kept your mouth shut and stared at the table.
That I
Didn't
have.
say a word.
I suppose you heard about the
That's the
raising
grave.
of scallops.
I wonder what her
Hi,
name
I
was.
heard. And Radzig told me you're from there. But that's probably not the...
Have you heard of Sir Hans Capon?
I heard his name mentioned in Colleen. In connection with some...
Yeah, that's him. He's going to inherit Ratai once he comes of age. Well, once we were at the baths together, and his lordship wanted to seduce one of the...
Naturally, that's what the baths are for.
Yeah. But with Sir Hans, nothing is ever straightforward.
That's good.
I did, but I had to strip myself anyway to get into the tub. Only, no sooner had I done so, than his lordship...
I reckon you're a man who can't resist a chat.
If I'd been sober. I went all the way there and back in my undergarments, and no sooner was I back...
It's starting to sound like a...
Well, actually, he probably did have a third wish, but he didn't get a chance.
How's that?
Well, I got back only to find the girl's sweetheart, some guard called Arson Balls. Well, that's what Sir Hans called him.
Drown a nobleman.
Well, Sir Hans was naked and drunk, so he didn't look very noble. Anyway, it could have all got out of hand, but it ended with only a few bruises.
All that trouble for nothing. Tell us another.
Do you know Talmber?
Aye, I do. It's that castle on the hill, not far.
That's right. Sir Divish is the lord there. You might have heard he was locked up in his own castle.
I remember hearing something about that.
His wife, Lady Stephanie, managed to get justice.
Right. But I thought you were going to tell us something about you.
I'm getting there. It's to do... She took a liking to me and asked me to help her get some things for her cousin's wedding, which I did.
So the lady was nice to you. That's a charming story.
No, you don't get it, Kuno. She was...
What are you... No.
Yeah, it was a bit of a surprise for me.
Are you mad? Did it cross your...
No, I suppose. But I was caught up in the moment.
Jesus, Henry. Let me give you a word of advice. We're not from it.
Of course not, don't worry.
Tell us another.
Once I met a very peculiar character in Sasau. He was selling amulets.
Charlotte. You want to...
Indeed.
The Sorcerer's Apprentice?
No, it wasn't like that. He just wanted me to,
What kind of things?
like a tooth from St. Procopius.
What? Relics.
Oh, of course. So instead, we settled for a tooth from...
So this fella was walking around with a mouthful of relics?
Well, in the end, the charlatan was driven out of town by an irate mob.
Nobody likes a swin. A nice story, but let's just...